Hola, hola. Bienvenidos a Esperanza Bense, donde la Esperanza Bense. Welcome to Esperanza Bense, where hope wins. I'm back with my girl, Peony. Pretty perfect peony. Smell that. Oh, yes. Yes. That's Venus energy for you. You know, there's a lot of cultures I'm thinking about in terms of feng shui. Peony represents youth, beauty. It's a really good flower to have represented for young women who wish to marry, who are, it's symbolic. Life is full of symbols. This is representative of the fleeting beauty of the spring, right? Whereas a rose or, say, a grapevine or, oh my gosh, my armpit just farted. Speaking of youth and beauty, the crone in the room is armpit farting. You know, I can never do that when I try to, but this is just going off the rails. Anyway, in typical me fashion, Esperanza Bense Tarot is where hope wins, and we get together every new and full moon to tune into the energies of the upcoming 2 weeks, many times on a full moon. I do a live stream with my podcast partner, Rafi. Could you please go ahead and go check out his channel? I'll leave a link below. You can like, share, subscribe to his channel as well as mine. Let your friends and family know who would like to fine tune their free will and intuition and get their circadian rhythm into the vibe of the moon cycles. I think that's one of the more simple and powerful things that we can do as human beings, is get into the flow of time together, right? Because we're better together. So Venus, Taurus season, the moon exalts in Taurus. So with this new moon falling at such a full degree, uh, this is coming to the fullness of the realization of what seeds we're going to plant when the moon starts to crescent. I'll talk more about the astrology in a live stream. The links for that will be below. And today, let's pull our 10 card Celtic cross reading. I'm doing the natural makeup thing lately because I simply don't have time. I'm back in my homeland, and fortunately, people are asking for readings, and so I've been doing in-person readings. I've been catching up with my folks. I've been catching up with my peoples. I've been going bowling. I even went to the Legion Hall for a raffle to support my niece's school. She goes to a little Catholic school locally here, and we have I've been cooking and cleaning and just, I think for the live stream, obviously I'll try to, but I know you're not here to look at me, you're here to look at the cards. So let's get to it, shall we? 10 card Celtic cross for the new moon in Taurus 2026. Let's quick pull a synchronicity oracle just to get ourselves, oops, right here, just to get ourselves tuned into the overall vibe of maybe what our spirit is speaking to us. Okay, so here we go. Let's see here. What is strength? Love it. The strength card in tarot is Leo energy, and it's an energy of the gentleness of beauty being our true strength. So that is going to support us. I just have to. Let's put this down so hopefully you can see all of the cards that I'm about to pull for our 10 card Celtic cross reading. Let's pray and then we'll play. Taurus New Moon, 16th of May, 2026. This is us, our challenge, the near past, the near future, our conscious awareness, our subconscious awareness. How do we see ourselves? How do other people see us, or maybe what's surrounding us in our environment? What are our hopes and fears? And what is the likely outcome? If we keep doing what we're doing, are we going to keep getting what we're getting? That is what we're working with. Let's see here. Who are we? What is... Nine of Pentacles. Oh man, I love a good Nine of Pentacles. You know I do. I especially love her in this deck because, hey, she reminds me of me. I had a turban like this when I was a young girl, and I dressed up as a gypsy tarot reader. Maybe I'll drop a little pic in there and show you. Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is just fine on her own. She might have a boyfriend or a partner or a husband, but she doesn't need one. Do you see how luscious and luxurious she is? She has expensive hobbies, expensive tastes. This is Venus incarnate, you know? Nine is an energy, though, of solitude, and this is like a lesser reverberation of the Hermit card. This is somebody who's cool, tending to their own garden, right? Making their own money and doing their own thing. That doesn't mean that they don't love partnering up with people, but at this point in time, they might just be enjoying their own time, okay? The challenge is the world, okay? So the challenge is to integrate, you know, your me time and translate. How does your me time translate to the rest of the world? How is the world challenging your ability to have this Nine of Pentacles moment? Are things out there in the world calling your attention away from your own personal garden so that you have to sort of link up with other people and cooperate even if you don't feel like it? Is the world the culmination of a cycle or a graduation of a process where you move from the 9 to the 10? Perhaps you've had such a great run of being so independent and so self-sufficient that now the challenge is to graduate to the next new world of being in partnership, of building a legacy with somebody else. Maybe I'm speaking to myself. I do love my me time and I love being single, and yet something keeps telling me partner up, pair up, get married, partner up, pair up, get married. I have no idea to whom. I do have an irrational crush on a podcast host, though. Shout out. You all know who it is. Shout out. Drop in the links below if you ship that relationship, or whatever the kids call it. I don't even know if they call it anything anymore. Wheel of Fortune reversed in the near past. Oh my gosh. So, you know, we may have had luck, but the question was it good luck, bad luck, or just a lot of luck? Were we able to harness that luck and use it to our favor? Looks not. With the Wheel of Fortune reversed, it looks like things were, the wheel was turning and it got turned upon us, right? In the near past. So let's look towards the near future and maybe turn this luck around. To have the Wheel of Fortune and the World together in a reading right off the bat already, we're really working with some serious cycles turning, okay? In the near future here we have, Four of Pentacles reversed, time to open up. We might have been penny pinching. We might have been feeling frugal. One thing about Taurus energy is sometimes it can get rather possessive. Taurus likes a good deal. Taurus likes luxury, Taurus likes quality, but Taurus also likes a good deal. Taurus doesn't like to waste money. Taurus doesn't like to go gambling and spin the wheel of fortune and have it be draining. You know, I bumped into a friend of mine here in town while I was bowling the other day. I hadn't seen him for 25 years, and we grew up together. We were in the FFA together. He's very handsome, by the way. I almost didn't recognize him. And you know, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, he was telling me that he's quite a gambler. He said that he won $100,000 on a scratcher. And he also won, I think it was like $10,000 or $20,000 on another. But guess what? I said, well, how much have you spent? I said, how much have you spent on gambling? And I think it's been more than $100,000. He said it was close to maybe $1 million. See, so with the Four of Pentacles reversed, this is like the opposite extreme. So with the Four of Pentacles reversed, we're loosening our purse strings a little bit in the near future, but not to the point of drainage, okay? In our conscious awareness, we have the Page of Swords. Wow. New information coming in, fresh ideas, fresh insights. That Mercury conjunct the sun. And now this message is getting out there. Okay. The Mercury conjunct the sun was the Ace of Swords moment. And now the Page, the youthful Page, is hopping on their horse pretty soon here. They're going to take this information and they're going to bring it to the Knight. And the Knight's going to ride the horse, you know, fast and furious to bring this information through. So this is text messages, this is emails, this is stuff that we see in the news. This is youthful people bringing forth new words, new dialogue, new information, new scientific research, new ways of thinking, light bulb moments. Conscious awareness, we're working with the King of Swords. Okay, so the Page of Swords brings the fresh energy in. The King of Swords is the one that can make it real. The King of Swords is the one that can actually publish this information. And subconsciously, we realize that we are supported with a person that really has strong logic and strong reasoning skills. How do we see ourselves? The Chariot. Moving forward victoriously. This is Cancer energy. This is an energy of being able to stabilize the dark and light forces in our life and move forward with direction and clarity. In our surrounding, we have the Fool reverse. So some new starts might be a little bit stalled. We might want to rethink if we're being a little bit impetuous or a little bit too adventurous. Reel it in, get grounded, plant the right seeds, be patient, and watch them grow. Our hopes and fears are what we're projecting, the Devil reverse. We might be really worried about our entanglements. We might be really worried about past addictions, past addictive processes, and patterns of behavior that lead us nowhere. Well, with the Devil reversed, we're able to get a hold of those tendencies and to use this energy to our benefit. We can take addictions that we've had in the past. We could take those entanglements or those codependent relationships, those addictive processes, be it love, be it substance, be it, you know, other people's energy. And we can actually use these hopes and fears to sort of put the gas in our tank and drive that chariot forward. Likely outcome if we keep doing what we're doing, Ten of Swords reverse. So the worst is behind us. And actually, if stuff is coming at us from outside sources, we're able to use that energy, use that information to support us. Even if we had a bad acupuncture appointment, no, just kidding. But even if we do feel like everything is dead, done, and over with, and it's not even worth trying anymore, hang in there. That cycle is over. And now what's coming at us, we can use it to prop us up. It's our turn now. So that's what I have for us for this new moon in Taurus. Thank you so much for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. And be sure to hit the links below, and we'll talk soon. Love you, bye.